And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about was right at the end of O News 18. It said that together we are creating something extraordinary, a vibrant, purpose driven community built on optimism, cooperation, and shared success. This got me thinking. I wanted to have a look at a vibrant, purpose driven community. And why is a vibrant, purpose driven community so important for the success not only of individuals, but also for the business itself? Remember, I talked to you about that shared collaboration of working together for everybody's collective success. Well, this is part and parcel of exactly that. So let's have a little bit of a dive into uh, a vibrant, purpose driven community and what it's all about. It is a dynamic and lively group of individuals who are united by a clear shared mission or set of core values that goes beyond individual self-interest. So let's just talk about that first part. We all know already, prior to us moving into victory with Ash, but throughout at least the last 2 years, when there's been this change, pause of our old business into this new business. One of the things that really has shown shown head and shoulders above anything else is the community. We really have literally stuck together. We have lent on each other through ups and downs, hard times, silent times. And this has shown really the huge resilience of how special the community we have now for all of us. It's been nothing short of refreshing, I think is the correct terminology, because you don't really see it very often, do you? You don't see, and especially not online, you don't see this collaboration, this coming together of people that you normally see in other areas of society. So it really has been a breath of fresh air to see how the community of this business have stuck together over the last 2 years or so. And the dynamics of a vibrant, purpose driven community go head and shoulders above just people being together. This shared purpose acts as a guiding force, inspiring activity, participation, and collaboration among members to achieve a collective goal and foster a strong sense of belonging and mutual support. Now, we all have that strong collective goal, don't we? Which is the ultimate big, bold, beautiful shared dream that we are going to. That is the ultimate goal. And within it, to have our realization of our dreams through whatever the new business is going to be. And this is where I believe this vibrant, purpose driven community is so important. It does show that it is possible to be able to act in the right manner online. It doesn't always have to be an area of take. So many times you see so many things online where you just can't trust anybody, and that's the bottom line, isn't it? Whereas I certainly believe that the majority, I wouldn't say everybody, but certainly the majority of people who are part of this community are good, upstanding, honest people, normal, everyday people who are conscientious, I think, of their fellow person. They're not here to rip anybody off. They're here to make a difference. They're here to help. They're here to improve their own lives in the best possible way and the best ethical way that they can possibly do it. And I believe this is where, because of all that, we have got such a strong network and community of people around us. And this is showing in the vast numbers of people who are getting onboarded into Victory with Ash. Even after all of this time and this wait, it really does show how many people are still interested, how many people want to still be part of the community and want to move forward with our CEO. Really is fantastic to see. Really, you know, it makes me extremely proud of so many of you that you are here. I've said all along, stay the course. Stay the course for this one. You owe it to yourself to see this through. And this is the realization now of being part of that vibrant, purpose-driven community moving into Victory with Ash and beyond to that big, bold, beautiful shared dream. Also, having that fostering of strong sense of belonging and mutual support is really beneficial to so many people. Why? Because it helps with shared visions and values. And a community is founded on a clear defined set of values and a common mission that all members believe in and work towards. Does code of conduct spring to mind? Does that resonate with the majority of us, that code of conduct of what we want to see within a business? It is part of that shared community when you resonate, when you align with things that you want to see as well. This is why it's so important. It also activates participation. Members are actively involved in the community life, I suppose, of this business, contributing their skills, energy, ideas, and collective endeavors. This goes beyond passive involvement and often involves participating, decision making, and processes. There's also a completely separate side to this vibrant, purpose driven community. It's teaching us how to organize things. It's teaching us how to actually put a community of people together. And part of how the strategic onboarding and rollout of Victory with Ash is going ahead, that is teaching us in our own ways of how we are going to build our own little communities, our circle of people, and how we are going to instill that same community spirit to that circle and then spread that out as well. We are a collective, but we also have literally thousands of little pockets of little communities that are all expanding at the same time as the big community is as well. Lovely to see. And this is where, if you saw the pop-up today on many people's YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook and social media, about how many people have been onboarded already into Victory with Ash, this shows exactly how that is progressing and what is happening behind the scenes. Don't worry, guys. I said yesterday, remember, if you haven't been onboarded yet, your time will come. No one's going to be left behind. Nothing has started. So don't worry. Okay. It is a strategic process and everyone will get their turn. It also gives strong connections and belonging. I've always wanted to have a belonging of community. As you well know, I was in the army for 10 years. When I left the army, I missed that camaraderie, I suppose, that belonging of a community type of thing. So I joined the fire service in our local fire brigade where we lived. And then I was a fireman for about 6.5 years or so. Again, that gave me that belonging, I suppose, that feeling of community, of being part of something. And I firmly believe that this community that we have now gives exactly that to so many people, that feeling of belonging that so many people miss. I certainly have in my life many times. I don't need that now because I've got you guys. I've got this business, and this certainly gives me my belonging, I suppose. And this is where this vibrant community, this purpose driven community, really does shine head and shoulders above anything else. It also helps to open communication. Effective communication channels ensure that all members feel heard, valued, and informed. Diverse perspectives and respect are respected, and a safe environment exists for raising concerns and resolving issues. This happens all the time with us. I believe that our CEO has really tried hard to listen to all of us, to our concerns, and implement things that most other companies wouldn't. And that is all because of the community. That's all because of our voices being heard. And this is, again, adds to that purpose driven community and why it is so vibrant. Mutual support and collaboration obviously go hand in hand. And this community purpose is often focusing on making a tangible, positive impact, not only for our community, but for the world at large. And whether through social media, etc., or for environmental stewardship or meaningful actions, we really are trying to make a huge difference, aren't we, as far as the humanitarian side goes. Remember how many times we have talked about what difference all of us can make, not only in our own communities, but a wider outside of our own communities to make a difference. I firmly believe this is still going to be part and parcel of things moving forward. And the last thing I'm going to say on this is a vibrant, purpose driven community is a living, breathing organism where members are not just coexisting, but are actively co-creating a better future, a better life, driven by a collective sense of meaning and shared direction. This is what our community is all about. There's a bigger picture that we all align with and we can see. Yes, we want to better our own lives. We want time freedom, money freedom, make our lives just generally better. But there is also a bigger picture, and we all understand this. We are all aligned with this. And this is where this vibrant, purpose driven community really does stand out. It's going to be so interesting to see where we go with this. We are already breaking records and shocking, literally, the people that we are working with as far as businesses already. It's amazing to see that we do things differently. Our company have always done things differently. We do break the molds of normality. And this is because no one has ever seen the strength of a community, the engagement of a community, the amount of people, literally the amount of people who do things almost instantly at the same time, because we are all involved, because we are all well versed, and because we can get messages out to people extremely quickly. I've never seen a company or organization with this amount of people involved being able to do the things that we do almost instantly. We are trailblazers in our own right, and we are certainly breaking the mold as far as not only business is concerned, but certainly having one of the strongest communities I've ever seen online. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that for today.